Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
Welcome to the Irish in the UK. This week we're coming to you from the Royal Court Hotel in Coventry. We are here celebrating 53 years of the annual Galway dinner dance. We'll be meeting some great people that's been involved with the association down the years, and we've got one or two lovely stories lined up for you. So sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
You see, to you, well, I gave you the world. When I lost my heart to Galway girl.
Michael, many congratulations. 53 years of the Galway dinner dance.
We've had a good run. I've been involved in it 45, 46 years.
Now, you've got a wonderful crowd here tonight, but tell me a little bit about your guests, because you've got a few very special guests here.
We have, every year we bring over somebody from Galway, and we're lucky enough the Galway are doing. They do fairly well every year, and if the seniors don't win, the minors win, or the camogie girls win, and whenever they win, we bring somebody over.
Now, I've got to speak about one special person that's here tonight, because I've heard a few people telling me that she's one really courageous lady. Can you tell me a little bit about your wife, Imelda?
She's some baby. Yeah, but the last 11, 12 years, she's fought and beat everything, like, you know. To describe her really would be a statement by my cousin. He said that herself and God for the last 11 or 12 years are going head to head, and she's keeping on top of them. So, and that about sizes her up. I do believe that it's the grandkids, and she always looks, there's always somebody worse than her, no matter what hits her. And that's what's keeping her going, and she's something else.
And it's great to see her here tonight, and she was fairly enjoying the music and the dancing there when that was going on.
It's the first time now, she's missed the last 3 years through one thing or another, like, you know. But she never throws in the towel.
Now, I know you guys have worked really hard to keep the Galway Association dinner dances going down the years, and it's a great credit to you that it's 53 years and it's still going.
We're lucky because the people, they keep supporting us. We have a good night, and it's an easy night, and they like a good night, and it's all about the Irish dancing, really, and a bit of crack.
Now, Jeff, of course, you've got a lot of people over from Galway as well, and from different parts of Ireland.
Yeah, we have every year, every other year, we will either have the Mayor of County Galway or the Mayor of Galway City come and visit us, and they're number one guest. And that keeps the link between us and our home county very much going. We celebrate the victories that our hurling, Gaelic teams, soccer teams, it doesn't matter. If they're excelling in sport, we celebrate, and we like to bring them across here so as they can appreciate the love that we have for them, and realise, I suppose, that it's more than just people living in Galway that can celebrate great victories. We love it when they win All-Irelands and Club All-Irelands.
How long have you been involved with the Galway Association here in Coventry?
I came to my first dinner dance in 1981, and this fella here beside me twisted my arm about 4 or 5 years later and says, "Listen, come on in, give us a hand." But he never told me what I should do. So I just came in and just sat there and did what I was told.
And of course you've got great music on tonight as well.
Yeah, the music is good. We have done that 4 or 5 years, and there's always a few people out on the floor. So it's very good.
I think the beauty of the evening is not only the dancing, but the fact that people can come together in a very relaxed atmosphere among friends. They're all friends together and just have one hell of a great annual get-together. You know, and there's a few missing this year that couldn't be here. They'll be back next year, Lacoon of Day, and you know, long may it go. We might be long since gone, but there'll be others that'll take it on from us.
Mayor, welcome to Coventry. What a great time for you to visit the Galway Association.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it's fantastic. Got here today. There's a great buzz, a great vibe around the place, I must say. It's like definitely home from home.
Now, of course, you got a great reception there. You were speaking earlier on, of course, about the Galway, the City of Culture this year. It's a special year for you all.
It is, of course, yeah. We're very proud to be the European Capital of Culture. It was a city and county bid that won. So we've now started that, and we've nearly 2,000 events happening in Galway between now and next January 31st. So it's, there's something for everybody.
What does this mean to Galway?
Well, I suppose, first off, the European Union pick a country every year. This year they chose Ireland. So back a number of years ago we had to bid against Dublin, against Limerick and against the sister cities down south to get the designation for Ireland. We won that. But it won't come back to Ireland again until at least 2036. So it shows how big of an accolade it is to be European Capital of Culture. What it does, it gives us a chance to showcase local cultures, Irish culture through a European lens. So Galway in particular, and Galway City, we're very proud where 25% of people living in Galway City were actually born outside of Ireland. So it gives us a chance now to showcase all those cultures, all those backgrounds, all that diversity across the world and through Europe and indeed the world. So we're very, very proud. I know Hull had it here in the UK and Liverpool had it in the past, and in Derry indeed had it in Northern Ireland. Cork had it in the Republic, as did Dublin, and it's shown a huge economic benefit to those cities, and legacy is a big thing. So yes, this year is going to be huge in Galway. Of course, we've near 2,000 events, but after that then there's the legacy. We've got to build on that, so we're going to hopefully reenact it every couple of years. But more importantly is to encourage people who come to Galway this year to create a platform that they come back, and that's very, very important. So it's not just a one-year party, it's about creating a legacy where people will come back and choose Galway as a place to come, as their destination of holiday.
And what a special year for you to be Mayor.
Oh, very proud, very, very proud. I came into office last June, hit the ground running. I said I had a very, very, very privileged to be launching this European Capital of Culture only back in February, the opening ceremony. We launched the programme back in September last. I'm here in Coventry this evening again, speaking to fantastic people inside here. Went to New York as well to launch it over there. And again, you get a real sense of pride, and I suppose it's a tagline that I'm very proud to be Mayor. Of course I am. I'm very, very proud. But when you go to places like Coventry, you go to places like America, you go places, and you see the love that there is for Galway. There's a real graw to ask Gaeilge for Galway, and again I'm very, very proud for that.
Margaret, lovely to meet you, and you're here of course celebrating the Galway dinner dance.
I am, and I'm really looking forward to it. Never been to one before.
I know that you've been heavily involved with the Irish Post many years ago.
I have. I first started in 1975. It was literally down the road, a little office over a shop when we first started off. Yeah.
How times have changed.
And I was there for 16 years. So a lot happened in that time.
Of course, you must know a lot of people that'll be here tonight, because you know you'll easily have heard of them or seen their photographs or dealt with them.
Over the phone or whatever, yes, definitely, yes.
Yeah. And Kathleen, tell me about yourself. I know that you were also involved with the Irish Post.
I was involved with the Irish Post. I started in 1984 and I was there for 20 years, 20 long years. Met lovely people there. and Mr. McClure was our boss at the time, and he drummed it into us that the Irish Post was the voice of the Irish in Britain, so that was our claim to fame.
Now, I know that you're a great Cork lady, of course, so did you join the Irish Post when you first come over from Cork?
Oh no, I didn't. I had my family by the time I joined the Irish Post, and they were getting that little bit bigger, so that's when I joined, yeah.
And Margaret, of course, you and I have got something in common because we just had a good chat off camera there, don't we?
My husband insisted that you were from Cong and County Mayo. I've heard all the story now and I'm delighted about that. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to say that your husband passed away a couple of years ago, but of course we shared many, many memories about Cong and County Mayo and very happy days.
Right. Oh, and it's still a lovely place to go on holiday, and my parents, mind you, were from Monaghan and Kerry, so betwixt the three of them, that was my holidays in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh, happy times.
Yeah, very happy times, yes.
This is my homeland, the place I was born here, no matter where I roam.
Mick, it's great to see you here, a Mayo man supporting the Galway Association tonight.
Well, I have been supporting this for years, and I love coming to it every year. It's something to look forward to, to be quite honest with you.
Do you know there's a great atmosphere in there, and all the crowd are up for it tonight, aren't they?
They always are, they always are. Well, Galway is close country to myself at home, so I have to support them. I'm a Mayo man myself, but we do support the Galway people, as you know.
Yeah, why not? And of course you're a great friend of Michael Cunningham's, and Michael was telling me you're a mean card player.
Oh, you don't want to believe everything Michael tells you, but he's my best friend. So I come over here 44 years ago, and I met Michael, and he's been a friend of mine ever since. A gentleman.
Well, you know, that's lovely. And he was also telling me, of course, that you're a great Mayo man, but you're dying to be a Galway man.
Oh, I wouldn't believe everything now he tells you, to be quite honest, but you take some things with a pinch of salt, as they say.
Now, we saw great Irish dancing going on there earlier on, of course, but you were a good Irish dancer yourself, weren't you, back in the day?
A little bit of it in my day, a day, going back a long, long time. In fact, back in 1967, I was on the Late Late Show, on the Gay Byrne Show. And he has passed away since, but a legend in his own way he was. Definitely.
Well, that was a great achievement, Michael, for you to be.
Yeah, it was, to be fair, yeah. Enjoyed it, though. There were the days, though. There were the days, yeah.
Do you still get back to Lewisburg in County Mayo?
Oh, I do get back there regular, yeah, regular. At least 2 or 3 times a year.
And how long have you lived here in Coventry?
Been in Coventry about 44 years.
That was great dancing from the Turley Duggan School of Irish Dancing. Now we're going to take a little break. See you soon.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal, Manchester. A friendly, professional and reliable service.
Supreme Upholstery Limited is a manufacturer of quality bespoke upholstered furniture. Come along with your ideas for that perfect sofa to fit your home and let Supreme bring your ideas to fruition. We also offer a service to the contract market, including large hotel groups and small family-run business. No matter how large or how small your order, you will always get that personal service from our sales team. Come along and visit our showroom.
The Warrington Irish Club, 83 Orford Lane, Warrington. A friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports shown on the big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and Crown Green bowling teams along with arts and crafts. Pop in for a friendly welcome and to book your event at the Warrington Irish Club, give Frank a call.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
Buckhurst Plant Hire, operating nationwide and supplying equipment to the construction, civil engineering and utility industries. Buckhurst is synonymous with quality equipment and excellent service. Call us today.
IJK's Scrap Metal, Manchester. We provide payment for scrap metal, removal and disposal of cars and abandoned vehicles. A weighbridge facility, authorised treatment facility, recycling and waste management. Full compliance with all legal requirements. IJK Scrap Metal Manchester, a friendly, professional and reliable service.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
Welcome back. We are here in Coventry with the Galway Association celebrating 53 years of their annual dinner dance. Now, I'm off to meet a few All-Ireland winners.
I used to love her once, with a long time. Oh, I used to love her, used to love her once, a long time ago gone. Oh, my love, and it's gone. Oh, it's gone.
Niall, a great time, of course, for Galway minor hurling. 3 in the row. Many congratulations.
Thanks a million. It's been a great pleasure to be part of the 3 in a row, and especially to be able to play in Croke Park in front of 70,000 people and play in the final and to be part of it. It's just wonderful success to be part of the 3 in a row.
What was it like stepping out in Croke Park to play in a final in front of so many people, and the pressure is on to get the 3rd one?
It was just unbelievable, the pressure and everything, but the build up as well towards the final, like, it was all real, and just to be playing in front of that number of people, it's something different altogether.
And Damon, what's it like for you being involved in the Galway squad now and looking forward to the new season?
It's mighty being involved with all the lads and getting to know everyone, and you just build up courage, and like you getting to do things with other lads, you building your skills and all that.
Have you always played hurling from a very young boy?
Yeah, I've been playing since a young lad and I just love the sport.
Tell me a little bit about where you come from back in Galway.
I'm from Hascarphone, a small village there near Banishlow, and just a savage village there.
And it's a strong hurling part of Galway?
Yeah, savage village there. There's Pork and Carl Mannion, and there's a hay of people coming up there on the teams.
Niall, of course it's great to see you both here tonight at the Galway Association Dinner Dance in Coventry.
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity to be called over here, and in front of all the people, they don't get to see too many cups and hurlers coming over from Galway, so it's just a huge opportunity for me and Damon, and I'd like to give them a huge thanks to the Galway Association for their hospitality for calling us over here.
And Damon, I believe you've got some of your family here. Your nana and granddad is with you.
Yeah, my nana and granddad are here with me. It's just savage to have them over here with me, enjoying the moment and all that.
I believe they've got a lovely pub in Haskra.
Yeah, they have a pub. It's running well now and they're keeping going and all that.
Me and Damon are second cousins, so it's great. We can always train together, and when we're on our days off, we all can always go up to the pitch with each other.
Say just drop your breakfast and look, you drop you cannot see. That's the lovely baby that my mother said to me. There's many a day I travel 100 miles a month, but whiskers on a baby should I never saw before.
Sharon, of course, 1996, a special year for you, and you created history that year.
We did, Martin, yeah. It was the first time we won the All-Ireland for Galway Camogie. It was a very special year, of course, for us, and well, look, it was the start of great things that was to follow. It was a big break, I suppose, you know, the first title to come across the Shannon, and we had started out, I made my debut with Galway in 91, so it had taken us a few years to get to there, and we contested in 93, 96, 97 and 98 finals, but 96 was the only one we were successful in, but I suppose we got the ball rolling for Galway Camogie, and you know, that team will probably always be remembered, and we're nearly 25 years now, so it's a while ago, Martin.
It's a great track record though, and you had a great run in them time.
We had, you know, Galway Camogie kind of went from strength to strength around then, and us at home in our own club, in Pearse's, my own club, we won 5 Club All-Irelands and 8 county titles in probably a 10 and 12 year spell, so you know, there were great times. Camogie and Galway was very strong, and as I said, it's really grown and grown from then. More so from a club point of view in the county. We had few teams back in our day, maybe 10 or 12 clubs. Today we have over 32 clubs in the county, so a lot of girls play in camogie, and it's just wonderful to see.
A lot of dedication has gone into it over them years, of course, to get where you are today.
A lot of work goes into it as a player, and a lot of work goes into it behind the scenes. Managers, coaches, you know, a lot of great work voluntarily being done in every club and county, indeed in Ireland. So look, it's great for the women in sport, and we've come a long way, I suppose, and even ladies sport in the country has came so far, and it's just, you know, it's great to see.
And 2019, of course, was a good year for Galway Camogie as well.
Absolutely, a great year, and it was probably, in my time, I'd say, looking at All-Ireland, it was one of the best finals I've ever seen. You know, we played very well, we led from the start, but it was a cracking game. If you're a neutral, it was a great game of camogie, and there was great skills and scores and a few hard hits, and it just made for a very exciting game, and you know, they're a lovely final to win. You know, it was just a great occasion for the game in general, and obviously great to land our 3rd title.
Now this year is a very special year for yourself, of course, because you've just been entered into the GAA Hall of Fame. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much. I have, yeah. That, look, it was a nice touch again, Martin. I suppose I'm the best part of 20 years retired now from inter-county, so it's nice to be remembered, I suppose, all these years later, and I got induced there around Christmas time, and we had a good old night in Galway and a bit of a celebration. But look, it's lovely for myself and my family, maybe more so, and people close to me that put a lot of work into me, because things like that don't happen easily either, and you know, it takes a village, as they say at home, to get it all right. And I suppose again, it's another milestone for women in sport, and new ground being broken, and I think, you know, fair play to the people that chose me. It's nice to see more barriers being broken down, and again, opening up for better things to come, hopefully, for women in sport.
Brendan, great to see you. How many years have you been covering this event for the Irish Post?
I've been covering 50 years exactly this year, and it's the only now annual Irish event that takes place in Coventry, the only one left.
My goodness, you must have taken some photographs over them years.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost count because we went into analogue, which was films, and then digital. So now, I mean, I think this will be my last one though now, because we've got Chris Egan now covering for the Irish Post, so you know, it's time to hand over to him. So go out with a bang, I think.
No, Brendan, you'll be around the Midlands here for a long time, and you've done so much work here for the Irish community, not just here in Coventry, but around Birmingham, and you've done great coverage in the Irish Post for everybody.
Yeah, well, it's one of these jobs that you don't do it just for the sake of doing the job, because it's the people you meet, and they keep you going. I mean, the Irish community, one of the things that kept me going is that every week of every year, they've been doing fundraising, and people forget. In Birmingham, for instance, every hospital in the city has got major equipment installed and paid for by the Irish community. Walsgrave Hospital here, same with here. You heard tonight, they've been raising money again for charity, and you never see that in the local media. You know, so we get great delight in covering things like that.
Now, Brendan, tonight's a very special night for you, because I know you're here with your long-lost sister.
This has turned out to be probably the creme de la creme I mean, not only celebrating the 50 years of the post, but come along and I discover I've got a long-lost sister and niece.
Now, Amy, you come into this. Tell me, how did you bring these two together?
Ancestry and the DNA test, of course, but it was purely finding someone online, and she shared her family tree with me, and her granddad had the same photo on the tree as my granddad, and then we did the test, and then it confirmed things, and then it brought us together.
Susie, what was it like meeting your brother that you never knew you had?
I can't put it into words. You see these films like Long Lost Families on TV, and you see it all and you think, oh, that's so sweet, that's nice, that could never happen. And suddenly we started speaking to Brendan on the phone for a long time. And then suddenly tonight was the night we first met, and it feels like a complete connection. It feels like we've never been apart, really.
My goodness, so you've met here tonight for the very, very first time. What was that like, seeing him?
It didn't feel strange. It feels really weird to say that because people are going, that's rubbish. But we saw him in the car park, which sounds really daft. He was getting out of his car, and my daughter, Amy, said, that's Brendan's car, and he got out, and we just went over and hugged, and it felt like it was the bit that fitted. There was a piece missing, and that was the piece, and it just sounds really stupid and slightly romantic, but that's exactly how it was. It was beautiful.
So, Amy, tell me a little bit about the family that Brendan's got to meet, other relatives.
I have a brother, Ross. He's a bit younger than me, so he needs to meet him soon. And another uncle that I've got, which is my mum's brother, with 2 other children and his wife. And I think there's another child of my granddad's that we didn't know about, but we need to still look into that.
So, Brendan, what does it mean to you finding your sister that you never knew you had?
Well, I lost 2 members of my family over the last 9 years, wife and daughter, and things went downhill. It wasn't very pleasant. Work kept me going, and this has regenerated everything again. It's like starting all over again with a wonderful new family. It's fantastic. Words can't put it into words, really. Unbelievable. And I've covered some stories, but this one happening to me, this is unreal.
It's a special time for you and your new family.
Absolutely. I mean, you can see the smiles are all around tonight. And of course, we're going to be keeping in touch, whether they like it or not.
Where once we watched
The celebrations are well and truly underway here. We've had a wonderful night. Have you enjoyed it, lad?
Oh, it's absolutely brilliant night. Good crack, yeah. Irish dancing and everything.
Fantastic night. Always is. Fantastic night.
Lovely. Well, we've enjoyed it too, so that brings us to the end of the show for this week. Don't forget, we're back next Thursday evening, 7:30, the Irish in the UK, Sky Channel 192. Until then, take care. See you soon.
All the best.
All the best.